information?
Yeah, look, I think there's three things we need to understand. The first is to understand purpose and context. So when we're thinking about what we're designing, what do we think people will be doing? Will they just be finding information they can help to help solve their problem? Will they actually be, do we expect that they'll be interacting and asking for help from others? Or do we expect that they want to have a closed sort of community where they want to share deeply with each other and where they care about their colleagues? So we need to think about whether, because each of those are essentially a different solution.
Mm-hmm.
And you might think, for example, if you think about Facebook versus LinkedIn. Now, Facebook is, for me, a community that I care about, and I notice if people haven't contributed for a while, or notice if they're talking about their successes. But in LinkedIn, what I use that for is that, look, I'm looking for a particular skill set. Who in my network can I find who can help me achieve my goal? Mm-hmm. And vice versa. I expect to, of course, play back in that too. Mm-hmm. There's the differences there.
Yeah, I see those as very, very different tools. And you know, I think for me there are still learnings that I can get from my Facebook community, but I think for me there's a very clear divide between that's my personal social stuff, and LinkedIn is more of my networking with colleagues stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if we look at search and retrieve, it might be that I need to think about whether there's any issues on a particular car I might like to buy. I might go to Whirlpool and I search for that information to solve my